Do you trust the traditional news media, TV, radio, and in the newspapers for your news?
By and large, I think certain newspapers, certain television stations on the national level have their biases. What you hope is that they engage all points of view as opposed to just one. But I think there are some, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I listen to it, but I decipher what I think is the truth from it. Yeah, I don't go all in on what they say. I sort of decipher, and I watch different stuff. Do listen to some different YouTube news, so that's, you get different philosophies from different people.
You have to be discerning, and I do stick with, like I said, the tried and true, because they've been around. They're journalists, they're real, they try to do the right thing and go for the truth, as opposed to so much else that is out there and trying to lead you astray, as far as I'm concerned.
I trust it more than just someone's opinion. I think there's enough safeguards in our society and laws that keep traditional news media accountable. Of course, there's always going to be biases and things that have to be censored, but I think that they are our best option as it comes to what is reputable and what is not.
Do I trust the mainstream media? I look at everything with a fine-tooth comb that I see on TV. And then I decide how much of it is truth and how much of it is, once again, misinformation.
It's really important that you move ahead and that you are locating news and information from many different sources. And we want to be paying attention to our journalists, right? And who are the journalists that you're reading, and the information that you're receiving.
Not really. It's kind of hard, I find, in 2024. It's like technology's so available and information's so available, but it's not always good information. So I think things like TikTok and have become different types of, like, a source of information for current events. But again, what is real and what's not. So I think you kind of have to go back to the old school, like, newspaper style, I guess. But is that even correct? So it's just like a weird world we live in, where you have no choice but to put the trust into the higher power, I guess. But yeah, it's like you don't believe anything. Everything's like a conspiracy theory in its own. So believe what you want, I guess.
Absolutely not. 100% not. Because we're being manipulated and lied to on a daily basis, and all you have to do is look at what's going on in Gaza and watch things real time on YouTube, and then watch how it's covered to realize you're being lied to. So that's my stance on that.
I still do, yeah. You have to trust somebody, I guess, and I don't know, social media is kind of a scary spot too. But no, I trust the traditionals, for now.
No, I never trust. I'm from Russia. I never trust news whatsoever.
Why not?
Because, there is a lot of information that is just, that want to lead you in a in a certain direction, and they are very, they want to influence your minds, and I don't watch news, and I don't believe them whatsoever.
I think it's ironic timing you should ask that of me, because I'm referring to the mainstream media as the propaganda machine. I take everything with a grain of suspect in terms of what slant they're delivering the news on. And so, no, I don't trust them at all.
Not entirely. I think with traditional news media, someone has an angle, and it seems like every other traditional media service sort of catches on to that angle, and there doesn't seem to be a lot of dissenting opinion. So I try to get news from various sources.
Yeah, I think I have a good relationship with news media, traditional news media. I'm a bit of a news junkie. I remember when I was a kid, there was this great show on the air that helped expose kids to journalism and media, which we could certainly use a lot more of these days. So yes, I am a person who has, I think, a lot of faith in traditional news media.
I think sometimes financial releases of news are a little bit more specific. And so, in a way, I feel some distrust because I don't know the angle and the slant at which this information is coming to me.